Abner Xoagub, the president of the Namibia National Olympic Committee, and his Secretary General Joan Smit met the mayor of Omaruru Vincent Kahua and the Municipal Management Committee chairperson Sigberth Mangundu to revive much-delayed cooperation on the development of the Omaruru Olympic. The centre, which was opened by the Minister of Sport, Youth and National Service Agnes Tjongarero in April last year, is not fully functional because of a lack of electricity, while also being plagued by break-ins and vandalism. The centre meant to promote the Olympic movement's social values through 4 key areas of sport, culture, education and socio-economic activities in the community is currently only used for netball, boxing and soccer practices. Pending electricity, the centre is expected to create a satellite library, women's swimming project, a garden, cricket and boxing fields among other initiatives, while its hall will be made available for hosting events. Kahua revealed that the offices of the Deputy Prime Minister and that of the Governor are advocating for the Omaruru Olympafrica Centre to host some of the practices for 2027 Namibia and Botswana's bid to host the African Cup of Nations, a daunting task that could see millions being pumped into the centre to reach an acceptable standard.
Maybe with the support of the Governor and also the government, so that we can make sure we put our proposal, the field, the Omaruru Olympic Centre, to be also one of the field for some trainings, matches, games or so on. That was the proposal. So I think we have a big task together, as partner, the council and also the Olympics Committee.
While thanking the centre's manager, Dirck for opening the centre to the community, Kahua informed the NNOC delegation that council will provide security for the centre in a new security bid currently being prepared for various municipal infrastructure that had been vandalized mostly by scrap material scavengers.
We have, as a council, we have put a bid of a new security company. That bid was stopped. Maybe it needs to be revised again, but through the management, we have seen the importance of, in the new bid of the security, to have a security for the Olympic Centre, for the Maboke Statue, and also for Kuzatjike Community Hall. Because we cannot just invest in infrastructure, and then because of not having the security, we have still to spend money again in those infrastructure.
Erongoret, the regional power utility, waived 170,000 from its quote to provide electricity, running a dedicated supply from a transformer 460 meters away from the centre. According to Erongoret's project manager for Omaruru Vincent, Michael Harase, the waived costs are covering network distribution costs and digging the trenches, bringing their invoice down to 251,000. Most of the cost is attributed to the cost of the core cable.
The only thing that we can currently waive is, as mentioned, the network contribution, which is the 90,000, and Erongoret then also would take the responsibility of digging the trench from the supply point up until the center. So the total cost that Erongoret can really contribute towards the project or reduce on the cost estimate is then will amount to about 170,000. So that is exclusive of VAT. So that amount will then be deducted from the 368, and that will come to about 251,000.
Kahua, at the occasion, also revealed that management has submitted a recommendation to council to approve the handover of the dilapidated swimming pool to the partnership with NNOC for development.
We have recommended to the council for a resolution for the Olympic Committee also to take that part. We are going in details how we are going to manage it together.
Xoagub lauded the council for awarding the Lunar Park and swimming pool to the cooperation between the Olympafrica Centre and Municipality, a project he believes will benefit Omaruru and surrounding towns and villages.
The Olympics Committee are interested to make sure that we revive the Lunar Park swimming pool as the standard of the Olympics standards. Maybe with the help of our good partners, the NGO and so on, maybe the mines nearby here, to help us?
I don't know, I'm very humbled and very appreciative that the council has taken the resolution to also award the Lunar Park to the project, so that that becomes also part of our joint venture. We do appreciate that, and from our side as the Olympic Committee, we will see to it that we left no stone unturned to also transform the Lunar Park into a center which will benefit the citizens of Omaruru, but also those around the beautiful town of Omaruru, and those who will be coming to our sport and entertainment events which will take place in and around Omaruru. We do really appreciate that.
Netball is going every afternoon. They go to train. Boxing is also going to train there in the afternoon. And the schools are also using the field on top for training. It's open on various occasions of the small business enterprises that we hosted this year, a big one in June. We got a donation from Erongoret, and then also we hosted a training for hockey at the center as well. So we have a visit from cricket. You will see the greater have when they are around to clean. They also want to have a portion of cricket post where they can develop some cricket players here.
Karumendu reiterated his vision to see the center incorporating various activities by stakeholders like schools and other government agencies in a sustainable manner. However, Kahua called on Karumendu to run the center with a committee consisting of elected stakeholders to encourage broader community participation and nurture community ownership. Smit, the NNOC Secretary General, pointed out that the lack of electricity is the challenge, and once it's done, a management committee can be established. Karumendu has been advocating for the sports office to move to the center, a move he believes will reduce some of the operational costs like internet from the NNOC, as they would then be covered by the Ministry of Sport, Youth and National Service.